Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Friday, the 26th of December, 2025, and I just wanted to hop on here and do a little update for you on how things have been going and what I've been getting into, what my latest antics have been. First of all, before we get into it, I want to just say I hope you guys all had a wonderful holiday and a very Merry Christmas and got a chance to spend some time with friends and family or just do your own thing and reflect. So I really hope that that was a nice experience this year for you. And I think me and my family also had a really chill, relaxing experience as well to round out the year this Christmas. I did a lot of cooking, so that was very exciting, I guess. For me, I love to get in the kitchen. I love to cook and just feed people and make everybody happy. But we kept it simple. We kept it small. It's just me and my kids. And yeah, that's about how the day went. Everyone enjoyed, I think, the day, and we all filled up and relaxed and kind of crashed out with some movies at the end of the day. So, all right, let's get into today's topic. With that said, I wanted to jump in and just go over what's been happening the last 2 weeks. I think the last video I left off, I was going to be starting the winter session, which is a 4-week course for this class, or the classes that I'm taking. Essentially, it's 4 weeks. I'm saying it backwards. What you're going to get is what you're going to get. All the antics come with it. Because I'm going to try and do minimal editing here and just roll with it. 16-week course crammed into 4 weeks. I am taking 2 classes. If I'm not dyslexic, I can't tell you what's going on. But yeah, so where are things at? I am 2 weeks deep now. I am wrapping up this second week now as we speak. I have a ton of assignments to go over, or articles I should say, to go over. And I do have some assignments due. I will be doing some, I think, discussion posts is what it is that I have to do. And then I have a quiz that is due by the end of tomorrow night. And I think I might just go ahead and get that done sometime later on this evening. That is the goal, to kind of free up my weekend. All right. There's a lot of things that I want to get done and I want to start on over the weekend and share that with you guys as well and make some videos on it. So if I can kind of free up some of my time from these classes, that would be fantastic. I am taking 2 courses. One is elementary statistics. I'm going to grab this paper over here real quick because I always forget the actual proper name. If you hear the dogs in the background, I know what to tell you. They're probably barking at me because there's never anyone over here and I'm talking to nobody, so it's freaking them out. Elementary statistics. I had an assignment due for that, which is every day. I actually had a midterm 1, as he called it, midterm 1, and I have midterm 2, I think, coming up next week. And then a final. The midterm was really relatively easy. Just going over material, obviously, that we've already done the first week. And I did really well. I don't think I remember my exact score, but it was an A. I think it was like a low A or something like that. It could have been like a super high B. I actually don't even know. I should probably come prepared and kind of pull that up for you next time. But yeah, so that's the first class. I've actually finished and completed my homework for that class today. I don't know if you can hear him. That's Mowgli. I'll have to do an Animal Fam introduction video and introduce you to the crew. We call him Old Man Mo. He might be in the bedroom next to me, barking out the window. He is going on 12, and he has doggy dementia, and is pretty much reactive to barking at everything, including the wind. So I think we've all known a dog like that. But I can't tell if he's barking at me because he's like, why are you barking? Why are you talking, Mom? And who are you talking to? Or if he's actually barking out the window at nothing. And the second class is going to be for my healthcare systems global perspective and analysis class. This one is the one that's kicking my ass. I'm not gonna lie. This one is wreaking havoc over me. We are getting like 95 plus paged initial slide introductions to the material for the week. And then, let me see, I have it pulled up over here. And then I have to learn how to share these screens. I think I saw a way to do something, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I'm not really sure. But, yeah, that's something I would love to be able to do in the future to kind of give you guys an idea of, like, what I'm looking at. Anyhow, so he has his main slides is open, and that is, or for his opening of the week's worth of course material. And then from there, he likes to give us links and videos of all sorts of different things, whether it's, here, judging health systems, reflections on, I don't even know, unhealthy debates, conceiving ranks. Yeah, it's a lot. The myths of Americans' poor life expectancy, healthcare in America and the Commonwealth, deceptive research. It's like a lot of stuff. And it's all over the place. So I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 articles. And generally speaking, they're no less than like 4 pages deep. As I reflected back on all the material I've already looked at and had to read and go through, the least amount of pages in article was like 4. Yeah, so it's a lot, and just trying my best here with that, and hopefully this course is not going to be the end of me. I definitely feel like I'm burning out. That's for sure. I don't know why they even allow the option to take a winter session when it's 4 weeks crunched in and crammed into such a short amount of time. 4 weeks. That was the point I was trying to make. 16 weeks, basically, all shortened and crammed into the 4-week period is like ridiculous to me. Who can retain any information or really truly learn something? But yeah, I don't know. I have some other thoughts, but I'm going to keep them to myself right now. I'm sure you have some thoughts on that too. But nonetheless, so I've had discussion posts, and we do have some assignments, but they're like rolling based. They're not due every week. It's kind of like a cumulative. Get it done, have it ready to go. It's going to be due at the end of the, not semester, but end of the session. So I kind of didn't do the first one last week. I'm going to go ahead and get that taken care of this weekend. Basically, it's like going over and doing he's calling it a pondering. So going over and doing like a mini little, I don't want to call it an essay either. Because it's not supposed to be like this big, long, drawn out, huge, 5-page report. But it's basically a summary of what you felt, what you thought, what you knew, what you didn't know, what you learned, and what came out of it. Kind of little paper. It's not long. They're not supposed to be very long at all. In fact, one of our very, very last assignments, in fact, he actually made it very clear in this syllabus that if it wasn't turned in, we weren't going to get a grade. Is all 4 weeks essentially summarized into 1-page pondering of a certain amount of word count and all the things that we'll have to upload for that part of the assignment. So yeah, and then I think we have like several discussion posts every week. I think one of the discussion posts will be basically kind of like copy and pasting all of yours, or kind of smoothing it out and putting that in a post, and then everyone kind of like, the back and forth. What is it like? You post something, you respond to 2 people. Thankfully, I think I had one professor one time. It was like you had to do like 4 responses. That's not my favorite at all. I really don't enjoy it at all. Yeah, and then also I don't like it when you have to post first before you can see other people's posts, because sometimes I'm like, am I actually on the right track? Is this what he wants from me? That kind of thing. But whatever, that's what it is. So yeah, this class is pretty tough. The statistics isn't terrible. And you know, things are moving right along. Here we are at second week in, or second week down, basically, because today's Friday. And like I said, I have a quiz for this second course I was telling you about, the healthcare systems analysis course. And that will be due by tomorrow. I'm probably going to try and crank it out later on this afternoon, this evening, and just kind of go from there. What else? Oh, I want to start getting like a study session in more often than I have. I've been doing them, but either there's a problem with setting up my webcam, which I'm on right now, so it's working. The last couple days, it wasn't. I was having this issue where like I could like, if you use OBS, then you kind of know you can like see like a studio screen, and then you can see like, you know, how it would look. I don't know. I don't know any of this stuff. I'm so untechnical, it's not even funny. But for whatever reason, because we would have to take the webcam off of my tripod and use it downstairs in another office space for a kiddo to do, just, there's so many different components going on in this household. Some days it's just like, I need my own. I need that camera fixed and set up. But yeah, for whatever reason, the Zoom was like, you could just like see my ear. And I'm just like, there's no study with me if you, all you can see is like my ear. It was so zoomed in on me, like crazy to the side, instead of being able to kind of see my spread a little bit. So, I think I got that rectified and fixed, which is great. Yeah, and I'm on my laptop camera right now, so you can't really see what that, you know, obviously I'm not on the webcam, but I did get it fixed and it looked like it's working fine. So I'm going to try and do some of these study sessions with you guys again, and get some of that out there. I know I've had a few watches on the other ones. I'm really trying to figure it out. I'm really trying to figure it out. So if you got any suggestions in the bottom, you know, about it, go ahead and post it down below this video for me, and share, please share. I got new, you know what, that's a whole nother video. I'm just going to leave it at this and cut it out and do a timeout right here. So that's the update with these two classes and what's going on with the winter session. 2 weeks down, 2 weeks to go. I should just do that, not 4. 4 weeks down to 2 weeks. And then we get to call it a day. And I don't know when the last day ends, but I'm looking forward to a break because there's so many things I want to do other than schoolwork. I really want to January 9th. So January 9th is it. And yeah, moving right along. So I definitely want to keep studying though. I have a little bit of break before the spring semester starts later on in the month of January. Like I kind of want to get a head start or front load some material, some reading material, especially for my genetics class. I don't know how much I could really front load on the other classes. They're kind of just some healthcare management related courses. So I think there's another finance course in there somewhere, and just some other things staggered. I probably have that nearby too, but I don't really want to bore you. I keep cutting. I'm not going to do too much editing on this one. So what you get is what you got. That's what it's all about. This channel, I really don't want to be one of those floofy people that have to take and retake a video or, you know, something like over and over and over again. Because it's just me. I just want to be real, and this is everyday life. I can't imagine, oh, sorry, I didn't like the way I drove down that lane. Let me just do a U-turn and try it again. Oh no, it wasn't good the way I parked this time. Let me back up and park in there again and try it 50 times. No, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for nothing. But yeah, so that's the plan. Get through these next 2 weeks and get the grade and get the best grade that I can. And then be able to take a breather and step back and then just do some front loading into like that genetics class I told you about. I'm pretty sure they've already given me access or will be giving me access to my book. I'm doing a lot, like right now I'm doing the statistics class I'm doing through Pearson. So a lot of the books I'm noticing are coming through to me as rentals through Pearson. There was another rental situation company. I can't remember what their name was, but so yeah, I tend to kind of get the book a little bit sooner, I think. Sometimes, unless there's some kind of get up where they feel like they can't open it up until the first day of class, which I think is ridiculous. Let people have access to the book, for crying out loud. Yeah, and then that has a lab, so that'll be interesting. Healthcare theory and research capstone. Let me know if you've ever had a capstone and you've done a capstone. That like terrifies me, but I've done a little digging with some other students on campus, and why it terrifies me is because my first round of nursing school, going to school to become an LPN, we had to do a capstone, and that required us to do this big huge presentation up in the front of the class. I want to say it was a 10-minute presentation, and not only was it in front of the class, but it was in front of the entire faculty. It was really nerve-wracking. Mine was on epilepsy. I will never forget it. So yeah, that's why when I saw capstone in the heading, you know, in the description of this, I was kind of like, okay, what are we doing? So that should be interesting. Operations management is another course, and then human resources management course. Okay, so there's no finance in there. Obviously there is some sort of finance when you're talking about in relation to management, obviously, but not like it was for me probably last semester, where I did take actual finance courses and some kind of financial accounting or something. I think it was the semester before that. But yeah, so that's that. Let me give this a wrap and call it a day. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say in this video that's related to giving you guys an update on how these 2 weeks are going. I am satisfied with it. It's rolling. It's happening. So far, so good. Again, I hope you all had an amazing Christmas, and you know, the new year is upon us, so let's keep, you know, working on these goals, and let me know what your goals are. Are you in school? Are you planning on starting in the spring? Are you pre-med? Are you trying to get to the point where you can get back into school and get on that pre-med track? Are you in med school now currently? Let me know. I'm stoked and super excited for you if you are, and I want the insides and all of it. I want all the information on it. Yeah, I'm trying to think, but like if there's anything else I want to add to this particular video. But yeah, you're going to see a lot more of me, and I know I've said that in the past, and I think I've been pretty on it. I got a little mascot that I might start trying to bring up with some of my study sessions with me. Phoenix, she's my little sweetheart iguana. She's a sunburst iguana, just a little thing. She's not even a year old yet. So, she's growing like a sprout. She would probably take up like my shoulder. I'm just looking at my chair back here, and she's gonna, I don't know why I decided to get an iguana. Anyways, a little bit off topic again, but, yeah, until next time, stay well. Keep giving it all you got. I'm trying to think, and, that's it for you today. I'll catch up with you in the next video. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye! What you got is what you just got is what you're gonna get. Yeah, I don't know. Goofing off. Anyhow, did I even record this thing?